can't go a real long time without. Doug used to call me and I used to bring, Doug used to bring a generator down there when we were anticipating a winter storm, so. It was a small one, but at least it would have kept the heat on and possibly electricity to the room, so. This one, this new generator I'm getting, it's gonna be run on propane, so I would get a tank from WH Co-op, one of those larger ones, to wherever I parked it to use it, and I think it could, help out a lot. And say we needed to open up, if we lost power completely to the city of Humboldt, we might need to open up the old gymnasium or something as a shelter. Well, I could pull this unit up and run heat and lights for that. So it's just ways I could help the city, I think, if it ever came out. So I think it would be good to rent it to me.
Do we use that for storage for police
Yes.
department vehicles
On the north.
in the winter months only, or how?
Right now, they've just been in there to keep them out of the elements.
Keep 'em
but
out of the
There's
elements.
nothing,
So they can still be on the north side, and then,
well, the one thing Dean had said is that he'd like to park in front of, potentially in front of one of the units, so that he could still have two that can easily go in and out, so they're not having to swap
Mhm.
when they pull two in or two out. So. I
Makes
think-
sense to me, I'm gonna move we do it.
Second. How do we have you discussed a figure with Pat and stuff yet, or?
There wasn't, I mean, we talked about 300 a month, but there wasn't anything in the letter, so it's.
No, and I have to go to my commission, of course, which is all the mayors in Humboldt County plus the chairman and I had heard that the Red Cross was gonna get a deal for 200 a month, so I was thinking, well, I hope I could.
I'd say more than that, I thought.
Was it?
At the time, yeah.
And they were, I think you.
Nice
you were
try,
talking
Pat.
about-
Hey, you got a wheel to I'll take whatever figure you guys think
Okay.
is right and fair, and I'll take it to my commission, I'm sure we can work it out.
Well, I think Aaron was thinking around 300, I guess, if anyone's got any. Okay, so I guess bring that to commission, we can vote on that and stuff then.
You bet.
All stuff then, so,
Thank you.
okay. Do we need a motion or anything on this, or not? Do we just move ahead with?
I would probably get a motion.
Okay, Daryl's got a motion.
We got a motion and a second.
And a second, all right.
Unless you wanna wait for confirmation on the amount or whatever from the,
Well, what you guys said is probably gonna, I can fight all.
How about,
I
can you
want.
make the motion to approve the rental to the emergency management pending on the contract, or pending on the amount of the contract, which Daryl just made? That's what I meant to say.
yeah.
I thought that was it, Daryl.
okay?
Okay, so we have a first and a second. Second was okay with that then. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Already bet. You bet. Next, we need a motion to approve a request for a street closure and a waiver for vendor fees from the Humboldt Dakota City Chamber of Commerce for the Downtown Sounds event on Thursday, October 9th.
This is the chili cook-off, and it'll be in the 800 block of Sumner again.
You're not gonna win that again, are you?
I didn't win last year.
Oh, okay.
I went spicy with the chili. It
Okay.
wasn't a fan favorite, so.
Okay.
I thought it was good.
Does he stuff the ballot box?
Exactly.
Oh, is it 2 years ago he won, is that it?
Yes. No, that was the President's Award, so I just had to get one person to vote.
Oh, okay. All right.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next, we need a motion to approve the renewal of a Class C liquor license and outdoor service privilege for Sylvia and Thomas Green doing business as Sit and Bull Saloon. Everything in order, Gloria?
Yes, it is.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And we need a motion to approve a new 5-day Class C liquor license and outdoor service area for Pheasants Forever Incorporated doing business as the annual Pheasants Forever banquet effective November 12th through 16th, 2004. Everything good, Gloria?
Yes, it is.
Where's that gonna be, Gloria?
I think at Fairgrounds.
It's at the
Mhm.
fairgrounds, okay. Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And last, we need a motion to approve the renewal of a Class C liquor license, catering privilege, outdoor service area, and Sunday sales privilege for NSM Incorporated doing business as a beach house. Doing good there too, Gloria?
Yes.
Move to approve. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Under resolutions, we need a motion to approve the following proposed resolution number 2014-97. A resolution fixing date for a public hearing on the proposal to enter an amended and restated development agreement with Humboldt County Development Association and AP Air Incorporated and providing for publication of notice thereof.
This agreement provides APR with the additional year at 100% tax rebate that was already redeemed by HCDA. This extension is due to the building being a speculative building until the sale to APR. The 100% tax rebate will be added in the last year with the normal 5-year, 20% decrease per year being offered. So it'll end up actually being 80%, 60%, 40%, 20%, and then back to 100%. The clock's kind of ticking on getting things finalized, and so HCDA has worked out in agreement with APR because taxes are becoming due to where they'll handle the 80% this year, and then in the future years it'll be 60, 40, 20, 100. And this has been hanging out there for quite a while. I think the council talked about this probably 5 months ago, 4 months ago. So it's been in the works for quite a while.
So Voyager started on their deal with 180, 60, 40 coming down, right?
Yes, it was a lease agreement, a short-term lease agreement with Voyager from HCDA to Voyager, with HCDA redeeming the tax rebate, and I believe passing through a lower cost lease. I'm not 100% sure how that worked between the two of them.
So we haven't done real good on getting taxes off that building yet anyway.
No,
That's-
not yet. No, and it's been, I mean, it was built, I don't know.
20 years ago.
Yeah, it was- So,
It would
the,
never paid taxes in the spec building.
no.
And once we took it off the spec building rolls, then it became a taxable entity.
Mhm.
Now we're going, didn't really get anything off the 3 years off that, now we're going back to starting over again.
So-
It's just,
So far, there's been only 1 year that's been redeemed, it's the 100 year, and then this is the 100% year. The good thing about this is that it's not a lease, it's not going through HCDA, it's a sale. So the builder will just be done with that building.
Move to approve.
Second.
roll call vote.
Goodell,
Aye.
Slater.
Aye.
Scholl,
Aye.
Rusher.
Aye.
Davis.
Aye.
Then we need a motion to approve the following proposed resolution number 2014-98. A resolution to authorize a write-off of water, sewer, garbage, landfill, and canopy lighting charges on final utility bills.
The write-offs this year total a little over $300, and the largest write-off is due to the city taking the old Saul Studio building. When that was declared vacant and abandoned and taken by the city, it had a, I think, $151 bill.
155, yeah.
155, that's close. $155 bill on it that obviously gets wiped out along with everything else that was up against the building. So, pretty good to only have
That's it.
150 and change out of the, several $1 million worth of utility bills and whatnot
Yeah.
that's collected, so.
What's this one?
Move to approve.
Second.
Roll call vote.
Slater,
Aye.
Scholl,
Aye.
Rusher.
Aye.
Davis.
Aye.
Goodell.
Aye.
Next, we need a motion to approve the following proposed resolution number 2014-99. A resolution approving the fiscal year 2013-2014 street financial report for the city of Humboldt, Iowa.
The annual street report outlines the city's use of funds for street-oriented projects, operations, and maintenance activities. There's nothing out of the ordinary or not covered in city council meetings or budget meetings that are included in the report. Gloria wants to go line by line.
I don't want to go line by line, but I will say that in total, we received $468,314 in road use funds this year. We get those on a monthly basis, and that money comes from gas sales in the state.
How does
So
that compare like in the last 2-3 years?
It goes up every year.
We are
Mhm.
gaining.
Mhm. Yep, and, we started out with a balance, with a beginning balance in the road use fund of about, $82,600, and we ended up with $64,973. Spent about $388,583 on road use, or road maintenance, roadway maintenance, and then there's some snow and ice removal and engineering. And then we have some big, capital projects that did not come out of road use fund, that came out of our, borrowing, $1.2 million,
General obligation bonds.
right, for the, and, a lot of engineering and construction, also the bridge and the, sidewalk project are considered street-related. So we have those costs, and in addition to the road use, monies. But, the whole report is here, if you have any questions, you can sure ask.
Any questions?
Just, I guess one little side note, you can see the total road use tax funds are about 400,000.
Mhm.
So that's what the state views as the total need for operations and maintenance of all the roads in the city of Humboldt. So that's why there's an issue with the road use tax
Yeah.
being inadequate, so.
Was that supposed to pay for the street department too?
Yep. Space for the street department, snow removal equipment, everything is supposed to come out of that.
That does include the salaries for the street department too. Comes out of road use.
So basically it's wiped out before we get started down the streets.
Mhm.
I mean, when you figure equipment replacement alone yearly is probably north of $100,000. When you factor in, you know, snow plows, maintainer, you know, payloader,
Well, I'm sure it's at least,
street sweeper, all that stuff, you know, your equipment alone is gonna be at least a quarter of that. So,
we need a motion.
Move. Second.
Roll call vote.
Scholl,
Aye.
Rusher.
Aye.
Davis.
Aye.
Goodell.
Aye.
Slater.
Aye.
Next, we need a motion to approve the following proposed resolution number 2014-100. A resolution approving pay estimate number 5 from Gottfredson Smith Construction Company of Ida Grove, Iowa, in the amount of $156,112.22 for the Sumner Avenue Bridge Replacement Project.
the bridge work has hit a few snags with the geotechnical information being inaccurate. This added a few additional days' worth of work to the total project. Third pier is nearly complete, and staining the piers has begun. FEMA has started reviewing whether the riverbank washout will be eligible for grant funding from the Federal Disaster Declaration. We started to submit information to FEMA, and the total estimated cost is about $50,000 to cover the water main, restore the riverbank, and there's also a small section of storm sewer that was included in there that was just drained out the park. So there used to be a flapper valve on it, that's long since gone. It's ate back about maybe 20 feet into the bank, about 40 to 60 feet wide. So pretty substantial damage there. Gloria actually gets the byline on the picture here. This just shows you the staining you can see on the other two piers, and you can see they're forming up the third pier there. If you're looking from this direction, the washout is to the right of the picture. It's where the water main runs through. And it's about 50 to 60 feet outside the construction, where the Cosmo is.
Yours look nice.
That was last night.
The geotechnical information being inaccurate,
It's always inaccurate.
is it?
Solid rock.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Until they hit the rock.
If you want a career, it's like meteorology. If you want a career where you don't have to be accurate, geotechnical information is a really good way to do that. Because apparently when you bore 7 or 8 times to try and figure out where the rock is, you can be off by 35 feet. Because they were way off.
And that's a good day.
That's a good day.
Okay.
So, there you go.
Okay.
My second act will be geotechnical. I went down there and talked with the bridge crew, and I made the mistake of joking with them, and that was not a good day to joke with the bridge crew. I went down there and they were all sitting around, and I said, "Things are going well today." No, they're not going well. I said they had been driving pile all day long and hadn't hit anything. He referred to it as marshmallow that they were driving it through. And he said, I don't know if we did the geotechnical work on this, but he said it's not even close. So, unfortunately, I think that it is what it is. They did do the borings fairly close to where those piles are. I mean, they were only off by maybe 10 feet at most from where the actual piles being driven. So, but if you looked at that geotechnical report when it came back, you know, the rock did drop off significantly.
Underground mountains.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty crazy
Crevices.
where the rock was. So, as much as I do give him a hard time, it was pretty crazy where it was almost right at the surface on one side, and then, you know.
How'd they do it 100 years ago on the other bridge?
By hand. By hand.
Move to approve.
Second.
Roll call vote.
Rusher,
Second.
Davis,
Here.
Goodell,
Aye.
Slater,
Aye.
Scholl.
Aye.
Next, we need a motion to approve the following proposed resolution number 2014-101. A resolution approving pay estimate number 3 from Blacktop Service Company of Humboldt, Iowa, in the amount of $4,638.85 for the 2014 7th Avenue South Subdivision Water Main and Street Construction Project.
Blacktop has not completed the punch list items on the project. Still need to clean up the site before final completion and retainage can be released. Blacktop started working on the roadway project. They're reviewing several small potential change orders to address trouble spots in town. There's several patch areas that they're looking at as far as the roadway project. The 7th Avenue, I think they're just waiting to get back in there. It's kind of mush right now. And there's a pile of rock that Helseth left on the corner that I think needs to be cleaned up. A few other little items. But I guess you know the punch list. What else is on there?
Nothing too major, fixing a driveway and that, really just backfilling along the curb is the major ones there.
Yeah.
Everything else is more paperwork based.
Move to approve.
Second.
Roll call vote.
Davis,
Aye.
Goodell,
Aye.
Slater,
Aye.
Scholl,
Aye.
Rusher.
Next, we need a motion to approve the following proposed resolution number 2014-102. A resolution approving pay estimate number 3 from Hobie Construction Incorporated of Fort Dodge, Iowa, in the amount of $62,998.77 for the Sumner Avenue Sidewalk Improvement Project.
Hobie's nearing the end of the project. They started to address some small issues on the project. A few sidewalk panels have issues, some cosmetic issues on the retaining wall that need to be addressed. From that point, they'll move into staining the wall to match the bridge, and railing installation will be the next large items to be completed on that. I guess, do you have anything?
That's, punch list has started, we haven't sent it to Hobie yet. Multiple small items, the railing is the largest item left to complete there,
You-
minus seating.
Do you think we should have run the dirt